Hello, 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 hello.
Hello?
OK，
有，
好，
很小声啊。
小声，这样我就用麦哦。OK，给他这样子。Hi, good evening, everyone. So, did everyone join the WhatsApp group? Because we will announce anything inside the WhatsApp group. Is attached in the Gmail. So you can check your Gmail inside got a WhatsApp group invitation link. So if you didn't join yet, you can join now because I have sent the GitHub link, which we will follow the instruction from my GitHub, and then you may fork my repo, and from there we can code together. So all the instructions you can see step to step by step from start to beginning is all here. So you can follow the link I sent in the WhatsApp group, and then yeah, we can start from there. So in the middle of the workshop, if you miss out anything, you can just raise your hand because I have my lovely member here that will assist you out. But it's not 6:30 yet, so we will start in 5 more minutes because some of the attendants still start inside the lift. Yeah. So in the meanwhile, you can go for washroom or anything first. We will start at 6:35 or something. And also today the light refreshment it will start on 7:15 or 7:13 because we follow the Buka Puasa period. So for those foreigner students, Buka Puasa is actually for Muslim religion, so they need to follow the time. Then only they can start to eat. Yeah. Okay, for those coming late, you may find a seat and sit down. We will start in 3 more minutes. Okay, a small reminder for everyone. So later we will use some website. So you might need to pre-register your account. So we will have a smooth transition in between. So first of all, I believe that all of us must have a GitHub account as a CS student, or you don't have any CS knowledge also, never mind. You can register your own now. GitHub account, and also we need a Google Colab account. You can use your Gmail. So this is what Google Colab looks like. Normally, AI student will use this as to train your AI model because it's free. It has TPU, CPU, and GPU. So instead of learning your AI model locally, we prefer to use this platform. And also later we will use RoboFlow, which is very famous among data science students because they have a lot of open source data set. So you can also open up an account RoboFlow, Google Colab, and GitHub. So make sure you have this account registered. And also, your Python version need to be 3.9 and above. 3.9 and above. Yeah, you may sit down. If anything below your Python below than 3.9, it might not work. Yeah, so you might need to install the version more than 3.8, 3.9 and above. All right, it's 6:36, so we shall start now. Is any of your friends still on the way or stuck in the traffic or something? I guess no. We can start now. So the topic for today's workshop is AI attendance tracking and face recognition with YOLO. Actually, previously, GDGOC also has a workshop regarding AI attendance tracking, but I don't think they are using YOLO. So actually, YOLO is very famous among computer science students. So it's very user friendly. You can just pre-train it without custom your own algorithm. So you can just import their library and do data training. And then the tools we're gonna use is RoboFlow, library of Ultralytics, and of course Python, and Google Colab as the training platform. And also we will be using PyTorch model And also we will host our own AI model on Streamlit website. And one of the key points why I want to emphasize on Streamlit is because most of the AI students, they know how to train their model, and data science students, they know how to clean up their data set, but they don't have the soft hard skill that they can develop their own website. Yes. So Streamlit is very helpful because it offers a framework, so you don't have to build with TypeScript or JavaScript or anything HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So you can just use their framework and also host their data science model and regarding machine learning model and also deep learning model. So it's very easy to use. And by the end of the day, we shall all know how to train your own AI model because it's super easy. Trust me, you won't get lost. I will follow you. And in the meantime, if you face any issue, just raise your hand because we have our committee here. They will walk around and help you out. And also, we want to learn how to host AI model on website, which is a compulsory skill because as an AI student, you cannot just know how to train AI model, but don't know how to develop a website. And also understand model evaluation. Actually, model, these kind of things is valued by metrics. But metrics is like computer language which understand only by computer. You need to read, you need to understand how the performance of the model. So later I will teach you how to read the model. There are a few common metrics like F1 score or PR recall. So we can read from that. Okay, without further ado, you guys can go to the GitHub link I share in the WhatsApp group, and from there you can fork my report or download the code to your local file with your preferred ID such as Visual Studio Code or anything. You can just start from there. And then from the dataset training, I will provide you with the code. And for the Streamlit website building, I won't provide you with the code. We will code together. Okay. Samantha, can you help me? Fix already? Okay. So before we dive into model training, we shall all know that if you feed rubbish in, you always get rubbish out. So the quality of dataset is very important. So you cannot just assume your dataset is very good and then you expect a very good outcome. You never assume your dataset has very good quality. So you need to make sure everything inside your dataset is well defined, okay? But today we don't need to annotate our dataset manually because we have a very powerful platform called RoboFlow. If you click here, actually it will redirect you to the platform. You see RoboFlow. But this one is like the model training platform. So for data science student, if you want to get like open source data set, right, you can go like RoboFlow data set. Here, you go to the RoboFlow universe, right? So let's say you want to search for the data set like the fruits, apple or anything, mango, banana, orange. Yeah, you can see there's 1,000 image data sets here. So it's very helpful in deep learning project. So face, actually the face data set I also get from here. Yeah, so this platform is very useful for logo detection or face recognition or computer CV, like computer vision project. Okay, it's like extra tip for you lah. And then we have two data set link here. So the first one, the performance is better than the reference tool. You guys can try it out. Whichever also can, but today we are using the first one. So if you click on the link, it actually will redirect you to the dataset link. So since today we only has 3 hours of time, so we're gonna use the dataset contains 100 images only. So for like the company size, right? If you're doing logo detection, the dataset size might goes up to 5K image. But that's the problem because if you're using the Streamlit framework, their limit is 200 MB only. So if you train a model, it's like more than 500 MB already. If you say about 5K image datasets, it probably goes up to 1 GB. So how your framework gonna host your AI model? So if you want to host like the dataset more than 1 GB size, you need to write your own script. You can use a framework such as Django or Flask or something. But since today we're just gonna test it out, so we're gonna use Streamlit, which is more user friendly. No worries, okay? Don't stress. Okay, you can see the dataset. Later you can play around with it, but today we're just gonna export their dataset one shot. Later you can go and see how they annotate the dataset actually. This picture is not a good example. You can just like annotate a picture like this and classify their faces. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we go to dataset and then we're gonna click on the download. And then we're gonna choose the third one, download dataset. We have two methods today. It's either you can download the zip to computer, which is like download the 100 images to your local file, but then you need to upload the zip file to the model training, the Google Colab. So it's not a recommended way to do it, but you can do it also. But today I prefer to use like show download code. So later in Google Colab, we can just use the code and then just run it. It will download the dataset for you and store it on cloud instead of running it locally. Yeah, so in my GitHub, it actually contains two methods. So you can see whichever works for you. I will go for the second one, download the code only. Okay, so proceed with continue. And then it shall show you the code where you can import your data set from the cloud. And then the API key is hide. So everyone will get different API key. So you can use your own API key. So copy this, we will save for later. Yes. Oh, yeah, the download format is YOLO V8. This one, YOLO V8. The reason why I didn't go for YOLO V5, the older version, or YOLO V12, the latest version, is because the middle version always safe. The latest version sometimes they have better performance, but sometimes they contains a little bit of bug. So I prefer the middle version. Just copy this. Okay, let's proceed to next step. So later you can go and click here. It will redirect to the model training code, which is the Google Colab. We are using Google Colab. Yeah. So before I start to run the code, right, I want to introduce you the powerful library, which is called Ultralytics. So this is integrating Ultralytics with YOLO. They are always together one. So you can see whenever you want to use such as motion detection, logo detection, segmentation, classifying purpose, right? You can always go for YOLO and use their library, Ultralytics. So you can explore it out. Yeah, it's open source. You can use it anywhere. No worries. So it's actually like a computer vision pre-trained model. So you can just import their libraries and use it instead of training your own. They have different version as well. So you can see the Nano SML, right? Actually, it's a model size. It's just like your clothes, like S size, medium, or large size, something like that. And then the Nano is like the most speedy one, but the size also smaller. But the performance might not as good as what you expected. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the Google Colab. So here, the first cell, remember just now we copy the zip code from RoboFlow. You can just paste it here because everyone has their own API key. So this one, replace with your own. You can just paste it. So this is my API key for the data set. So you can just paste it. So you can start running it. It will import the library, import the data set from RoboFlow. Yeah, Johnson. Johnson, refreshment will arrive within 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. Yeah, after you run it, you can see your dataset is actually located on the left panel of your Google Colab. You can expand the file here. So these are the dataset we imported just now. So you can ignore the test, train, valid dataset, and also the TXT file here. What we're going to emphasize is this data YML. So this is the dataset that contains the annotation. So later we'll use it for model training. This is the second method. If you prefer to download the dataset to local and upload to Google Colab, you need to write this code to unzip your file. Yes?
Very small.
Anyone facing issue while importing their dataset from Overflow? Anyone facing issue now? How about online? Oh, okay. Yeah, so during the event, right, so we face some issue. Some when they copy the API key, it shows that the API key is unauthorized. So you can go with the second method, which is download the dataset to your local file and upload the dataset to Google Colab and unzip it. Yeah. So it's always safe when you prepare a plan B. Okay, for those using the unzip method, this is the code. And then the second one, you can start to install your library. With this one, you can run the cell and see what is the output. Yeah, this is the powerful library I just mentioned, the Ultralytics. Yeah, I can just run it. It should be done within few seconds. And then move to the next cell. We will start train our model. This one, we need to specify which pre-trained model we want to use. Just now I mentioned that their library, right? They have nano, small, medium, large, whichever you want to use. But this one, since today we are only using 100 images, right? So we go with the nano. But this is YOLO 11 lah, so it's not relevant. We're gonna use with YOLO V8 nano.pt. Everyone know what the PT stands for? PT is like PyTorch file. So it's like one of the format of model, AI model. So there are a few common suffix of model like Onyx, PyTorch, and TensorFlow. But TensorFlow is more for production size. If you want to train like academy project, you can go for PyTorch and also Onyx. I prefer use PyTorch and Onyx. TensorFlow recently their performance is not as good as expected anymore. So I won't recommend you guys use TensorFlow because their library is actually quite old. Yeah, I would prefer to use PyTorch. Yeah, you see the data YML, right? You can copy their path and then paste it here. And then you can define your own epochs. You can try with 20, 40, or even 50. You can see whichever performance suits you. You can try, yeah, 20 also can, 40 also can, 50 also can. And then here is the runtime. You can choose your own runtime. Yeah.
那个上面是没有调查的。
它有一块块，是不是？它切好了，这样就用手吃，用手吃。
对呀，那这里。
OK，最后那个。Yeah, before we start to train our model, right? You can actually select your own runtime type. You see, CPU is just like the normal, your computer spec version CPU. If you are richer, you can go, your computer might have like GPU or something. But the fastest one I experience is T4 GPU. So you can actually run 40 epochs within 10 minutes. So it's either you want to try doing it very slow using CPU or TPU or GPU, whichever you feel I want to use, you can go and experience about it. So today I'm gonna use with TPU. And then after you define the epochs, right, you can start to train your model already. It might take like 10 to 15 minutes if you use CPU. Yeah. So the number of e-portraits, right, is actually defining the number of times you learn. So it's like your mom wants you to attend the tuition center. So for Asian kids, they typically ask them to go for math tuition. Yeah, that's my childhood. So if you go only one time, it's like your mom asking you to go tuition center for one time. So the e-portrait is only one. But if today your mom asks you to score a grade A, you might need to train your model like 100 just like you're going tuition center for 100 times. It's the same concept only. It's like the number of training, one for AI, one for human only. So we are basically the same, we're just the slave only. Anyone finish train their model can raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we'll wait for a while. Okay, I received a question from online. Can you explain the purpose of the hyperparameter use? It's a very good question. So if you see my code, right, it actually includes the hyperparameter tuning. Yeah, a little bit, but not much. So the purpose, if you're training a normal, like a simple machine learning model, you don't have to define your hyperparameter actually. So the hyperparameter is when you want to fine tune your model, then only you add some condition to it. So imagine today you want to eat spaghetti. So you want to have 10 plates of spaghetti. It's like you're increasing the e-porch to number of 10. So I want 10 spaghetti. So the e-porch is 10. But now you want to specify the flavor. Okay, mom, I don't want the mushroom one. I don't want carbonara one. I don't want mala one. So these are the conditions that you want to add into the model. So you can fit this condition to the model. So these are the purpose of hyperparameter. It's like you specify the condition and feed it to the AI model so they can train according to your condition. So it will meet your requirement. Did I answer your question, Cha? Cha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the number of epochs actually affecting the performance of AI model as well. So it's not like you're increasing, like the more you added, the more the performance is, the better the performance is. Yeah. Ginseng, what's that group QR code? Is in your Gmail, right? Wang Junsen, I added you already. You can see just now I mentioned epoch 20, 40, and 50, right? And also 100. So sometimes for the small data set, you don't have to go for epoch like 100. It might go over it. Like for data set more than 100 images, if you want to train with only epoch 10, it might underfit. So you don't need to memorize all the AI stuff. You just need to understand what is overfit and underfit. So overfit is like your model might be overperformance. So it might classify some of the non like the class that you don't want to recognize, but it identify the class to the wrong classes. It's like like the model mistaken something as the correct thing. Is the term called overfit. If underfit, it's like you're feeding too less number of epoch, so your model might unable to recognize the class you want to identify. Yeah. Can I see the hand? How many people has finished model training? Okay, we'll wait for a little bit while.
Bye bye.
So if you have done downloading, training your model, right, you will see a file called runs on the left. Yeah, you should see a file called run zip on the left. For those who has done model training, you can run the next cell. You can download the run zip file because we need to download the model file from there and run it locally on our laptop. And then the model is actually like 500 MB or something. So if you have done training a model, you can download the zip file first because the time taken for downloading the zip file is more than it's almost the same like training your model. So you can download it first. Oh, I got another question from Cha. What are the safe ranges we can play around between all the hyperparameters value you have developed for model training? Actually, it depends on what kind of model and the size of your model you train. So it really depends. so you can experience it and test it out. Because if I say a certain value, it might not fit your suitcase. It might not fit your case. The recording will be ready after the workshop, I guess. Has everyone complete model training? If anyone not yet done, can raise your hand up. Okay, so you can download your model. This is the file where they store the model. You can see it runs, detect, and then you further expand the file. Why is it not working? Yeah, I can see train, weights. So actually what we're gonna use is the best PT file. You can see best PT and last PT. What does it mean actually? Can someone answer this question? Or anyone know about it? I think I should ask the AI student here. You know?
The best PT file is the best result from the model training, and the last one is the best result.
Yes, exactly. The best PT file, just like what you say, the best performance PyTorch model file. And then the last is the last training file. In this case, we're gonna go with the best training file already. Best training file only. That's fine. We're just gonna download the whole zip file and then unzip it from here. So again here, can I see the hand? How many of you has already downloaded the zip file to a local? Okay, not much yet. Yeah, it might take some time. Oh, I have one question. M Hazik, where are you? M Hazik. Oh, okay. What is the time for buka puasa today? Huh? 7:24. Okay. Can we buka puasa first because not all of them is Muslim. Yeah. Because when you're downloading the RANZIP file, right, it actually quite takes some time. So in the meantime, you can go for light refreshment first, I guess. Yeah, and then for Muslim student, you can wait until 7:24. You can let the non-Muslim student take it first. And then we didn't expect today we have more than 80% here. So I might need to limit one person can only take like 2 cakes, mini cakes here. Okay, Johnson, where is the key? Outside here. Yeah, you may go out here and enjoy your light refreshment. Yeah, it's in front here.
Will we have a group photo at the end?
Huh?
Will we have a group photo at the end?
Yeah, we shall have.
Okay.
因为我刚刚跑了2次那个 train， 就是这个 train model 那个课，然后就有2个这个课，然后我要删掉其中一个话题。
你要删掉啊？可以的。不说可不可以？因为通常 Google Colab 都不能的。I think you just proceed with download all the zip file， 然后我们之后就拿 Train 2这个就好了。
我应该 download 完了的话，就很快吧，我就 GMB。
OK， 可以了。Yeah。OK。他会的问题比较深奥。This is the purpose of patient is let it run the whole in case validation loss. When is not anymore, crazy. 天天。
We will resume on 7:45. Okay. You can take. In the meantime, you can go to washroom.
想问一下你看可以解释那些 confusion matrix 啊，那些 graph 是代表什么什么的
？Yeah， 你想要知道对吗？我等下会讲。
好，谢谢。
没有啊，我穿起来也累了。眼睛好累。
我眼睛不累是假的，那边我不累是假的。
3点出门那里。
你要放去你的细线吗？你要放去你的细线吗？
你要不要吃一个？
我应该是完了才吃。等下才吃吧。
This is the break time here. What? The break time. Can I know?
7:45. Yes，
我的 zoom in 嘛
什么 min？
，zoom in
zoom in 哪一个？你是讲 code
啊，
这个啊
你扣字的时候，
这样，
对吧？因为我们后面真的看不到呀。
这样 OK 啊？
啊？
这样 OK 吗？
你要不要快自己去看一下？你觉得 OK 就 OK 啊。是啊，是啊。
All right, guys, it's already 7:45. Let's get back on track. Yeah, for online student, we will start now. So when you open back your Google Colab, right? Is any of your friends still outside or something? Okay, I assume everyone is back. So when you open back your Google Colab, I'm not sure whether your Google Colab will be like disconnected runtime or anything. Is anyone experience this issue? Yeah, because Google Colab, even though it allows you to free, like train your model for free, but it will like ask you to stay on the screen for a while. If you go like some other places for a while, then it will disconnect it. And then all the file you uploaded, like progress you run, it will still show in the output cell, but on the left panel, the file that one, it will get lost. Yeah, that's the cons of using Google Colab lah. But it's fine if your Google Colab disconnected, you can still see my result here. So you can run this cell and then for those whoever has trained your model more than 2 times, you might see different because I only trained my model 1 time, so it only has 1 training folder. So if you train your model 2 times or more than 2, it will has like train 1, train 2, train 3, train 4 or something like that. So when you want to print out the result, right, you need to like copy their file name. In this case, I'm gonna use F1, PR, P, and R, these 4 image to show the model performance. You see, I use train here. If your folder is train 1, then you just replace it with train 1 or something, or 2. Sorry, I will increase the size here. Okay, So yeah, you need to import the library called matplotlib. For those who has used data science, it's a very common library for them to visualize the model performance. So if you don't have, you can just import the library here. So after you print the result, it will show like this. And then you might wonder what is F1 curve, PR curve, and also P curve, R curve. Like you don't understand what is that. And just now got one student come and ask me, he want to know more about it. And also when you check the model file, right, it actually has more than that. It's not only contains F1 score, PR score, P curve, R curve, and it also has like confusion matrix. Yeah, you might not understand, but I will explain it now. And also it will has the result of train batch, validation test, validation batch, and so on and so forth. But it's mine, we'll go with the F1 PR score. But before I explain, right, anyone know what is the difference between F1 PR and PNR? AI student? Why you avoiding eye contact with me? We are just in the same class only just now. Okay, I'll explain it. And then how about PR? PR is simple only. You can see P and R, right? PR curve is just combining both of them. Yeah. So you can just ignore P and R. Let's focus on F1 and PR. So actually, PR is like go to the confidence first. F1 confidence is like how accurate your model can predict the classes. So it's like if today I want to detect APU logo, so you feed an APU logo pictures and then it's able to detect APU logo. That's the accuracy, right? And then for the PR, is actually the ability of the model to detect an logo. So that's the difference. F1 is like the accuracy, how accurate it is to detect the classes or logo or something. And then PR is like how strong is your model able to detect the logo? Like is your model able to find the pattern, the similar pattern of the particular logo in the data set? Yeah, that's how we evaluate the model performance. And then since we has only one classes, which is face, so it's not advisable for us to go and look at the confusion matrix. Confusion matrix is also another matrix to evaluate your model, but it's only useful, more suitable when you have more than one classes. You want to compare their correlation. Like for one of the assignment I've done, like house price prediction. So we want to see the correlation between the location, let's say the house in Bukit Jalil and the house in Montiara, and you want to see in these two locations, their price, their house price will vary or not. So in this project, you will notice there are two variables. One is location, one is the house price. So you need to evaluate the relation between these two classes. When you evaluate the model with more than two classes, then only you need to look at the confusion matrix. But since we only has the face, is no need lah. Yeah, if you want to see your result, you can just click the train and validate batch here. You can see it's able to detect all the classes, the images we feed it. But I prefer to print it out, so I write the code here for visualization. Is everything good until here? Anyone has any question? Let me check online. Low, what is that? I don't understand. Okay, I think we're basically done with the model training. So remember just now we have downloaded the run zip file. You can unzip it and then in your local VS Code, you can open a new folder or you just clone my report, clone here, and then we're gonna use the main file only because we're gonna configure our Streamlit website already. You can go here, open a new folder, or open a new folder, open a new workplace also can. If you want to clone the report, in the starting of your VS Code, you can see clone report here. Click and then just paste the link you get from the GitHub here. Just copy this one. And then paste it here. And then enter. And then you need to save somewhere. You can save it on your desktop. Yeah, that's how you clone a report. Is everyone able to follow? Okay. Remember the run zip file you downloaded just now? So you can go and unzip it. And then when you unzip it, you go inside. And then you go until the weights. The YML file is the data set. We no longer using it. So we go into weights until you see the best PT file. And then for those who has trained more than one time, you might have like 2 folder. You just go to the last one you train, the one that has the result, and then go to weights, choose the best PT. You copy it to the report, to the Visual Studio Code in the same directory. You copy the best PT file here. So we want to make sure the model we're hosting is in the same directory of our Streamlit website. Yeah. Is anyone have any problem cloning their report? Okay, once you replace the best PD file, add the best PD file in the same directory, right? You want to make sure that you have the libraries installed. So before we run our Streamlit, you need to install their library first. Not only Streamlit and also other packages as well. So when you open the requirements.txt, you open it up, and then you will see pip install, Torch Vision, and then audio, OpenCV, Python, NumPy, all these libraries you need to download. So what you need to do is you open the terminal. Yes, terminal, new terminal. Yeah. And then we want to go for terminal only, not other like ports, workspace, debug, problem, help, terminal only. And then last time, one of my friend come to me like, I run my code already. Why is it not shown in my terminal? And then it actually redirected to her ports or debug console. But that's not where the output show. It's only shown in the terminal section. Yeah, so make sure you are in the correct terminal, not port or debug console or anything. And then you just copy paste the requirement, pip install, to check whether your laptop has the environment. Pip install, copy paste, enter. Yeah, I already installed all the libraries too, so you can see all the requirements are fulfilled. Yeah, so you might take some time to install the libraries.
Yes.
Is anyone experiencing Python environment issue? Okay, great.
Similar. Cannot explain it. Huh?
Check how to add.
PIP Python 3.
用，要加这个。
Okay.
Okay, is everyone done? If experiencing any issue, can just raise your hand. I can wait. Yeah. May I know how many people have successfully installed the libraries? Okay, one. Is it only one? If you have successfully installed, you can raise your hand. Okay. Hi, sorry everyone. So some of you has experienced the problem of CMake and PIP install dependency. And then for those has the problem of PIP install dependencies, you need to add PIP to your environment path, just like how you add Python to your environment path. But then for the CMake, you need to use Visual Studio instead of Visual Studio Code. Yeah. But then for those who can run, we can just proceed first because we has only 1 hour and 15 minutes left. Yeah. So the first step, you need to load your PyTorch file first. So just now we have already moved our PyTorch file, the best.pd in the same directory. So you just need to load your model and remember to define your model path if it's outside of your directory. But if it's same in the directory, you can just put the name here. Alright, after adding your model path, in Streamlit, actually it works similar like HTML. So you can define design your website, like how you design your but without the bracket. So first we need to give a title to our website. So you can use the function streamlit.title. Then you can put whatever you want, attendance tracker, customer attendance tracker or something. Huh? Oh, okay. Hi, Tian Tian. Oh, sorry. You are not sharing your screen. Thanks for the info. Let's go back. Yeah, for those who has missed out, we first need to import our model path. You can put here. Yeah, because we're gonna host our model on our Streamlit website, so you need to define a model path first. Just now we have already put our best.pd file in the same directory, so you can just put the name first. If it's outside the directory, you need to like copy their path, like copy path and then paste it here. Yeah. After we importing our model, we need to give our Streamlit website a title. So we can use a function called stringly.title, and then you can name it whatever you want. You can put it AI attendance tracker, APU attendance tracker, whatever also can.
Oh,
Oh yeah, when you cloning my report, right, it actually has the model training code file as well. This one you don't need to run again. We are no longer using it anymore because we have the model already. So we are focusing on the main PY already. So after we set the title, we can set a sidebar for navigation. So just in case like you don't have a picture of it, I can show the website first. Stream lead run main.py. So actually we want to create something like this. This is the title we just set. And then sidebar is referring to here, the left panel. This is called sidebar. So it actually has two options. One is upload image. So you can see I can click on the browse file. I can choose, okay, this is a picture of Damon, my classmate. He's just here. Okay, it's unable to detect because it's edited. You can try with this one. Yeah, you can see when I upload the image, it actually detected 3 faces here, except for this one. Then it actually count how many attendants here. So this is one of function, and then another one is live camera. So when you open it up, start, yeah, you can see it's tracking my face real time. So this is what we're gonna build later. So you can also shut it down. Yeah, but when you see my console is running like frame by frame when I open up the camera. But it's fine, we're gonna stop it here. Control C, delete. Okay, go back to the code. Okay, after we importing our model and define our title, we need to build our sidebar just now on the left panel. So I have included 2 options only. One is the image, and then another one is camera. So these are the functions we need to include. And then sidebar is the left panel. Dot radio is actually referring to the circle dot where we the option thing, the circle thing.
啊？不然什么？
有卖的 Visual Studio 啊？
有啊，这个不是咩
我 check 到他们讲 N support 的
？N support？
Visual Studio 我们 N support 的，
我不懂哎，我就到不到啊？
你只知道吗？
我不知道，这不是一样的东西咩？不是那 Visual Studio Code 咩？我不知道。OK。
Let me close it. Yeah, after we set up our main design, which is the title and the sidebar, we now need to define our function to detect people inside an image. Remember, in the first radio option, we upload the image function. We can use this one. And then we need to put our model. We need to call our model here, so it actually can, when we fit in the picture, right, our model can start working on the back end and detect the person inside our frame, which is our images. And then when we detecting the person inside the image, it actually create a green bounding box. I'm not sure whether you guys notice about it. The green color bounding box is where we it extract our image from the extract our face from the image, the background.
OK， online 有问题吗 ？OK， 我怕 online 的跟不上吧。
Okay, I need to explain a little bit about this. So you can see like class 0 is person in Coco dataset. So from the beginning until the end, our dataset actually contains one class only, which is face. And then it starts from the index 0, that's why it called class 0. It's actually our face. The class is referring to our face. And then we has include the function here. Whenever there is more than one student, like it will append the another student, the number will stacking up, and then at the end it will show the total number of students showing in the pictures. So it's appending. And then we also limit the accuracy, like how many percent, 0.89 or 0.7, 0.41 to like 2 digits after the decimal. Yeah. Then remember after you define, you need to return the function you call just now. Yeah, I will share my complete code in my GitHub. Actually, I'm already shared in my GitHub. I just pushed just now. So in case you didn't follow, we can copy the code from there. But now I would like to guide you from start to beginning, so you understand what is the code you're writing actually. Okay, after we defining the detecting people inside our image, we can configure another like button to ask user to upload their images. So you can see option. We provide the option for the user to upload their own image. So you can directly pull the image from their local folder. So by writing this line of function, you can actually allow the user to choose their image. And then you will see a lot of function will start with st dot, st dot, st dot. It's actually like a function from Streamlit framework. So if you go to their official website, right, Streamlit, you can explore more on that. You can also configure your own website, adding more functions. So it's not only limited to upload the user image or open the live camera only. You can also try to upload your MP4 video so it can detect the face in frame by frame. Yeah. So this will be the last line of uploading image option. Then starting from line 63 will be live camera option. Because in the sidebar, we only stated 2 options for them. So don't worry, the code is ending soon already. Alright, so we also added 2 buttons, start camera and also stop camera. If you didn't stop it, it will run continuously in your terminal, and then you will see the code is running endlessly in your terminal. So we need to delete it also. So we added the stop camera button as well. And then in here, it actually initiate your webcam. So for those whose like webcam is broken, I feel sorry, but I cannot help. Yeah. Just now, when we importing the libraries, right? Some of you has experienced the issue of CMake. So for Mac user, you can try to brew install instead of pip install. And then for Windows user, you can try to install CMake from online package. Yeah, maybe it will help. You can try with the complete code. I will upload it to my GitHub. And then after you downloading CMake from online, you can try to run it again. And then in the live camera option, I have also included the text to show the final output and count the how many attendance has been occurred in the frame. So it's just like the image, just modify a bit. An example here. If you want to be more creative, you can actually add a loading time. So when it's processing, it will add a loading bar in the Streamlit website. Okay, that's basically the end of our code. So after you click the stop button, right? If you don't want the code to be run endlessly, you need to limit it by destroy all windows. Else your webcam will be open like endlessly, running continuously. Okay, remember to save your file before you run it. Open up your terminal. Remember, it's in the same directory. If you are not like inside the folder, you need to cd and then put your folder name here. Because I'm already in the same directory in the folder here, so I can just use the command. It's not running from here directly. You need to write the command streamlit run and then the name of your file. So my file name is main.py. So I just streamlit run main.py. And then you hit enter. You will open up a localhost website and then your app is here. Go back and then try streamlit run your file name.py and hit enter. Again, you can try to upload your own images or your friends' images and then you see the output. So it actually circle out the face of the human and show how many faces it has count in the pictures. Samantha, Tian Tian, can you guys come here? So we need to test it out. If more than one, if it's work or not.
Can work. Sure can work.
Yeah, so it actually detected more than one faces, so it works. So we have almost covered all the topics we need to go through today. So we still have a little bit of time. I will give you guys like 30 minutes small break and then you guys can try it out. And then if you have done the Streamlit website configuration, I would like to see who has the best Streamlit website configuration. You can show me. You will have like a small prize. Yes, and it's edible. Not the small cake just now. It's more fancier. That's it. And I will check the result on 9:15. No lah, 9:10 lah. Okay. So I have only included two options here. So you can definitely explore Streamlit website and then add in more features. I believe you guys can done better than me. Yeah, you can go and check out their documentation and add in the features and the options. Try to switch the Python environment. Because you see, you have created another subfolder here. So actually, you need to go into this folder because this one download, right? You save the folder in the download, and then inside this folder. But inside this folder, you created another folder. So you actually need to cd and then the folder name here. AI attendance tracking and face recognition with YOLO workshop link. So you just need to type this one, then you need to be run. Folder. It's because you didn't add the desktop PD inside the same folder. You see, you define the folder, right? The same, the Python model, but you didn't add it to here. Yeah, you need to add the desktop PD. Did you download the run.zip file just now? Yeah, you need to include the desktop PD file, then only it will host the model, then only the website works. This one you need to run in the local lab, then only it works. Yeah, so you need to run everything. Yes. And then it will appear here, the run zip file. So here, this one is the default folder. So you need to wait for a while because you run everything, you basically need to train the model all over again. Yeah. Just wait for a while. After you see the run zip file, and then this code will actually help you to download the zip file also. And then I don't think it's a complete character. You check the download. Yeah, it's here. So you try to unzip it. There's your download. And you try to put the same folder inside the home file. You need to copy paste in the folder. Because you didn't unzip it. You need to unzip it first. You try to unzip it. Carefully. Then you roll down. Yeah. And then you pull the desktop file. Pull to here. Okay, now you got the desktop PD file here. And then you try to rerun. Control save first. Rerun the model. Stream it. This one is a control first. We queue the terminal. Okay, try. Group install. group install. Because you're not in the same folder directory. Yeah, AI workshop. But you're not in the AI workshop. Is it? You are in the subfolder here. So you need to go cd change directory and then the folder name AI attendance. You try type the whole. Cd control shift V. Okay, enter. Okay, now you are in the correct directory already. Now you can try extremely run. You type extremely run and then main.py. Enter. Yeah. Yeah, it works now. This one. No module name alternatives. To queue the terminal, Control C. You try. Sorry, my screen is rest just now. I didn't. Is there any problem here? Yeah, we only provided for in person only. Huh? Streamlit run Streamlit run and then your file name. Sean, you want to collect your HTML cable? I think it's fine for virtual. Okay. Eh, 它是 cut 掉我的 screen bar，它不会 cut 掉我 baby。
对对对，还是看到这两个或两个的手，
Yeah.
你的不错还是走的，
Okay.
因为这我做 DA 的，明天我要给 DA，
Okay.
然后来讲。
As promised just now, who has done the improved or enhanced version of Streamlit? You can show me. You can take your laptop in front here. I will provide the free brief. I will select the top 3 students with the best designer. You can come and show me. You want to try? You already completed, right? You already completed, right? You can show me. Sean, you are not leaving, right? I need to share screen the QR for them to scan the attendance.
Thank you.
哪一个都可以哦。
Yeah.
Yeah, so the outcome of the day is like everyone should know how to train their own AI model. If you don't have your data set, you can collect your data set from Global or any open source platform such as Kaggle. And then we also utilize Google Colab platform to learn how to train our AI model. And also we use the framework called Streamlit to host our AI model on website. So we also cover the topic of how to read our model evaluation and read the chart and also try to understand what is the performance of our AI model. So that's all for today. And then we also prepare a friendly badge in our platform. So you can just scan the QR code here to claim your friendly badge. It will be ready within 1 week. I think within 3 days you will get your badge already. So we also use this QR code to track your attendance, and also you can provide your feedback to us. And we definitely have more upcoming workshop in the future. So this is just our first workshop of the year. So you can also tell us what kind of topic you would like to learn and what kind of workshop you want to you want to join. You can tell us, and then I can ask my teammate to brainstorm and code it out and teach you guys. Thanks. Okay. Let's welcome. What's your name? Ahmad. Okay, let me see what you got.
I did the video processing like he told me to do it. So let's try to this file. I think the problem is with the model because it doesn't like the faces are in the video, but it doesn't process well for the for some reason. I think it's just because the data set is small. But yeah, it is. You can set the speed for how fast the video will go.
So it only has one option, or
No, you can switch the options here. The video processing, the image upload, and the webcam.
okay, nice.
But the webcam, my webcam is broken, so I can't test it.
Okay.
But image upload also works.
You can eat sweets, right?
Hmm?
You can eat sweets, right?
I can what?
Eat sweets, dessert.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find the pictures. Here it is. Oh.
Okay. So what he trying to do is, just now we included only uploading image and live camera detection. And then he finished 1 hour before my workshop ends. So I just suggest him, why don't you just add in like more function? Like you can allow the user to upload like MP4 video, so it can detect the face like frame by frame. So he did it, and then he included the confidence threshold for the AI model as well, so we can see the real-time evaluation of the model.
I'm trying to find the PNG picture.
Oh, okay.
I only made a
Try
separate
not to find
pictures.
the white background one, because white background normally will interfere the model.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe this one or
this one?
yeah. Or you screenshot and then save it locally. Johnson, where is the mini task? Huh? Okay. I need it.
三个。
It's fine. You already proved me already.
That's weird.
Yeah. So you
I
can.
think it's just with this. Oh, I think it's because the image has no background.
Yeah, it's hard to recognize the face when the background is not
Yeah,
there.
it's because it has a transparent background. I had stock images that were working, but I don't know where they went.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
Here they are. This one should be.
Oh, this one is okay.
My trackpad is broken. Yeah, it is.
I forgot to share my screens to PV. So for those joining online, you can fill up this, scan this QR code, and tell us what your feedback and what kind of content you would like to learn on the next workshop. And also, we will offer you a credit badge. The badge will be ready within 1 week. Normally, it will be ready within 3 days, so you can grab it from the credit badge website. So thank you all for joining the workshop. Yeah, thank you, Ahmad. Yeah. You can choose random Not the whole box. Is there anyone else want to show me their progress? You can take your laptop to the front and show me. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you all for joining my workshop. If you have any Q&A, you can stay back and ask me. And before that, FU has the last class on 9:45, so you guys can take it. And then we would like to have a group pictures, so we can listen to command of photographer here.
You want to show you?
Oh, you want to show me first? Ah? Okay, okay. Let's listen to our friend first. Is it amazing enough or not?
No, because it's actually based on performance one. Let's say if you are lower, you can some camera too resolution too high, right? It needs to go through more pixels now. If you lower resolution, it doesn't have to go through more pixels to do the detection. And then you can just set up because some computer they all got good camera but then very bad performance.
We also have higher confidence, meaning it detects less space unless it's confident enough. But if lower confidence, it's like it can detect even sometimes even the word.
Okay. Yeah. So you can drag your confidence threshold.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can take 3 from here. 3.
Actually,
1 also can. Then I can eat more. Yeah. Okay. One more.
Okay, so this basically is like, let me open my camera.
I can put here.
Here.
Okay, start.
Okay, let's say I want to do screenshot, right?
Yeah.
I take screenshot.
Wow, this guy can do screenshot, guys. He can do screenshot.
Okay, after that you can save the picture. Then you can view a record.
Hey, why you secretly screenshot my picture?
Okay.
And then
Then you can view your picture. Another one is you can view your attendance. So basically, I will consent. Can I have consent?
this one, save attendance report.
Yeah, I can take a picture.
Can.
Okay. Save attendance. Then I can save how many person is in the picture.
Yeah, where is the result?
Here. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
then-
have a NumPy.
Okay. The other day you can download as Excel file. Then you can view how many. They can view what's the time, how many people inside.
Hey, you want to share your screen? Ah? This one really dope. Put it. You 4.0 is it?
No ah.
You first class ah?
No.
Need this ah?
No.
Is it sharing ah? It's not sharing though. I need technical support.